Welcome to Profit Doctor TV. This is John Patrick, your Profit Doctor. Today I'm going to read a letter that I received from Binghamton, New York, and it says, "Dear Your Profit Doctor, lately my statements have been lethargic, resulting in increased expenses by sending out more statements, decreased cash flow, and painfully dwindling profits. Can you help? Signed, I am hurting." Well, Mr. Hurting, my diagnosis is that you have cirrhosis of the statement. And that condition can be easily fixed, but what it's caused by is the fact that when you're sending out statements, you're giving your patient or customer or client too much time to pay or too many choices. At the end of this video, I'm going to actually share with you x-rays both of a healthy statement but preceded by an unhealthy statement, and you'll be able to really see the difference. But what's happening in your case is that you have a bunch of boxes on your statement, and those boxes show 0 to 30, 31 to 60, 61 to 90, 91 to 120, and so on past due. And what's happening is that one of your customers, clients, patients who might be struggling a little bit financially, might be robbing Peter to pay Paul, or just trying to get things to fit into a budget, which seems to be life these days. What's happening is they're looking at that and they're saying, well, you know, I'm over here in this box and there's 3 or 4 more boxes over on the right. And it would appear to me that I can take some time and it'll be 3 or 4 more months before my account gets over to the far right, where I know something bad's probably going to happen. So as a result, oftentimes your bill is getting stuck on the bottom of the pile, and they're having to deal with things that perhaps are a little more time sensitive. As the second slide will show, or the second x-ray, by simply changing your statement to reflecting a due date, you change the entire dynamic of what happens, because now they're looking at that and saying, well, I have to fit this into my next pay period or the one after that, or I'm going to become past due. And by putting it out there sooner, even if they can't pay it perhaps next pay period, at least it's going to get on top of the pile. And it's going to be dealt with as something that really does have to be dealt with on a sooner than later basis. So hopefully that'll help. We find all the time that software companies, it's just a matter of how they produce statements. It's on there. But if you get a hold of your software company that produces your accounts receivable software, most of them do have the ability to change it so that it'll go from those delinquent boxes to a due date. If not, something you might strongly want to consider doing. If it may mean producing something through a Word document and changing how you do your statements. But hopefully you'll find, as so many do, that that'll really increase your cash flow, lower your receivables, increase your profitability, and save a lot of time, because you're not sending out multiple statements as people unfortunately play that game. So in the meantime, I do appreciate your listening in to Profit Doctor TV. Take 2 doses of cash flow and call me in the morning.